Yo, man, what's up, man? One more time at your boy. Gotta have the reptiles. We here. Today, I'm gonna go ahead and give out some free game real quick. I wanna talk to y'all about mites, man. I get a lot of people talk about mites. Some people like to use that mite spray and they use too much of it and they can cause more issues with it. So I get a lot of guys asking me how to get rid of mites out of their enclosures and stuff like that. All right, I'm gonna give y'all the game real quick. We ain't got that much time. First of all, I want to introduce y'all to, this is Madonna. This is my crossbreed. I bred her with a BCI and a BCC. She's a crossbreed. She's just with me for the day and no, she don't have mites. So, getting into it right away, mites is something that you gotta make sure you get rid of all over in your enclosures. Your enclosures can have mites all over. Once you see mites, you wanna go ahead and go around your enclosure. And I use this stuff around my enclosures, not in my enclosures, around my enclosures. I vacuum real good, I clean up real good, and I spray this stuff around my enclosures. Once I get my enclosures off and I get them real clean, the next thing I do is I get my snakes, I put them inside of a bowl, I soak them in Dawn dish detergent, making sure they're real soaked up. And while they're soaking in there, I make sure I take some Dawn dish detergent and some water. I spread it in this bottle and I put it all around their enclosure. I make sure their enclosures are very soaked and bubblied up, and I leave it there for a good little time while she's soaking. After she's done soaking, I take her out and I clean the water. I give her some regular water and I leave them in just regular warm, lukewarm water with a heating pad up under it. Once I get them up out of the water, by this time I go back to their enclosure or their tubs and I suck it out with a vacuum. After sucking it out with a vacuum, I go back and I spray another round of Dawn detergent and water. I put it in a bottle with a good spray tip on it. It hits pretty hard, gets in all the areas, the crevice, and I contain my snake for 14 days. The mite cycle is 14 days. So if you wait for 2 weeks, you'll be sure, just keep checking and make sure there's no eggs re-incubating, and you should be good. Put them back in there and just make sure when you get any other time you bring any new pet in, you make sure you quarantine them first and check for mites, check for respiratory, and check for anything else. So anyway, man, that's what it is. Bringing it to y'all, just giving y'all some mite info. This is my girl, like I say, man. I crossbred her. She's BCI and BCC. A lot of people's not doing this, but I'm doing it. So you guys get at me. It's gotta have a reptiles. Say bye, girl. And we out.